Good day, YouTube. A few days ago, 2 days ago, the world's most wealthiest person, Elon Musk, put a video that I filmed with Public Affairs about 2 years ago on his Twitter. He's against the program. It's okay. When the world's wealthiest man puts you on his or her Twitter, that's crazy. The video has 11 million views. I'm going to put the link below here in the description. But I want to take an opportunity to talk about what my job was the last 3 years. It's diversity and inclusion, DEIA, and my thoughts. I also want to bring up the point that a lot of people have reached out to me and said, hey, I'm for you, me as an individual, and I'm for DEIA, or I'm for me, but I'm against DEIA. And whatever your thoughts are with that, I'm fine with it. My job is not to convince you to see it my way, but to have a conversation. And I'll talk about the training as well that Elon Musk was referring to. I want to begin by saying that I'm from Los Angeles, California, born and raised, melting pot. This nation is a melting pot of people. And diversity comes in so many ways. It's not just race, gender, color. It comes in thought, experiences, beliefs, biases, unconscious biases, preferences. The list goes on and on. Experiences. That's what it's about. And I think what's going on is a lot of people, some people, don't really understand the efforts of DEIA, and that's to put everybody on the same level playing field. Because if you think about our nation's history, there are individuals who have been privileged or advantaged, and individuals who have been disadvantaged. This is to put everybody on the same level field. And there are people who are threatened by DEIA. And my question to them is, are you threatened because something happened to you? And in some cases that could be the case. Or are you threatened because you feel you're going to lose power or control? And that's something that it's okay to have conversations about that. My program, my job is gone, and I'm still waiting for the next chapter. Wherever I land, I'm going to be fine. I'm excited. Preferably, I'd rather retire early right now, but that's not an option. So when it comes to DEIA, when I said it comes in many ways, that's something for you to know, for me to know, for us to have conversation. Now, let's go back to the training that Elon Musk and President Trump were talking about. It's called Live, Leaning in Virtual Experience. And the video that was made by Public Affairs for the base where I work was about 1 minute. All it is just having conversation with people, and sometimes having uncomfortable conversation. Think of it like this, an effective way to communicate. It's easy for us to talk about our celebrations, but challenging for us to talk about our challenges. That's human nature. And I think that speaking about the challenges professionally or personally is more important to talk about I got promoted or I got the car that I wanted. So this training was very good training. I didn't know the expense. I'm not the spokesperson for Live. I was just one facilitator out of many who was trained to facilitate these conversations. I did it at the Air Force Academy on Peterson here in Colorado Springs. I did it a month ago in Greenland, Bidufik. And I was very proud of that program. Now, the expense of it was $2.3 million, which that's not my business because I didn't even know that till 2 days ago. And that program is gone. But it should have been incorporated as an effective communication tool. But because it falls under DEIA, it's automatically bad for some people. The purpose of my message today is be aware of what you're for or what you're against. And if you are informed and you're against it, that's fine, no problem. Or if you're informed and you're for it, no problem at all. My goal is not to convince you or anybody. I would say this in my trainings, to see it my way. My goal was to have a conversation, to plant that seed of awareness, to water that seed of awareness when it comes to my passion, and my profession, which are people. People are the number one asset of our teams, whether you agree or disagree. People fly the airplanes. People pay the bills. People dig the holes. People are the electricians. And it begins and it ends with people. Everything else is just gravy. And in my profession and passion, which are people, is I am always learning something new to be an effective communicator, presenter, to bring that into my personal world as well, which I do. Because there are going to be times when we disagree with people, and disagreeing is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Brief moment. I will keep you posted on my next chapter of life. It's coming soon. In the meantime, tomorrow will be 3 weeks that I'm at home getting paid, earning leave. I'd rather be at work or I'd rather be retired. More to follow. Take care.